Okay, so this vlog was split into two parts. This is the second part, so if you haven't seen the first, click on my face to go back to the first one and see that beforehand, because you're going to be a bit confused otherwise. Okay? And then when you finish watching that, jump back over here and you can resume, okay? Resume. Okay, so as I left off, I was just after the bitch fight, I believe. So yeah, anyway, we decided then to have a fag, 'cause I smoke. I know. So I was outside in this like smoking area. It was raining now, and it was like pissing down on my head. But I needed a fag anyway, so smoking away. Daniel was talking to some people he knew. I'll get back to them later, because I meet up with them again later. It's a nice little story. So anyway, I have the fag, blah blah blah. Go back in, have more drinks. I decided to go to the toilet by myself. In a gay club, that is not a good idea. Let me tell you, Drew's words of wisdom. So I go to the toilet. I had like Transformer jean songs, the part of them clips off, and I realised that it was like hanging off by one button, so I just held her on my teeth to like hang. And I was having a piss, as you do, in the urinal, because the cubicle was occupied. I didn't know what was going on in there. So I was standing there, dick out in the urinal. I hate urinals anyway, okay. This thing in my mouth, it looked like some kind of bondage thing. Then wherever I wash my hands afterwards, check myself in the mirror, see if I'm still looking okay. I think I did. My eyes were really like wide. I was like, but wherever, my pupils go really dilated when I'm drunk. And then I was like by this hand wash thing, and it didn't want to dry my hands, so I stood there for a good 10 minutes just drying my hands with this thing in my teeth. I was like, And then all of a sudden this guy started talking to me. So I was like, oh, I'm scared. Turns out his name was Nick, or Neil, or Nigel, or something with an N anyway. And I swear, I'm sure to God he was going to try and kiss me. But thankfully Daniel popped up the stairs and rescued me, because I did not want to be kissing someone in a toilet. And I bet, my mother's watching this, and I bet she just went, that's a black woman face. Girl, please. Because, well, she lived in Africa, so maybe she was influenced. But no, like, I'll get back to my mother in a minute as well, because she's at the end of the story. So anyway, we go back downstairs, decide to have another fag after some more drinks. And then I meet up with these people that he was talking to just now. Turns out they're called, one of them is called Daniel, and one of them is called Jamie. And I was talking to both of them, and they turned out to be my first little gay friends acquired from out, so that's nice. I still talk to them on Facebook and stuff. So I made friends, because I'm a social retard. So yeah, anyway, we decided then to leave, because the place was quite boring, because it was quite dead, because of everyone was in the Mardi Gras. So we go to some other bar, and oh wait, I have a souvenir. Should have done that beforehand, I just smashed everything everywhere. So I go to this other bar, I stole this from there. I walked out, because he was leaving, he was going to go back home afterwards after like an hour or so. And I was having my drink, it was like vodka and coke. No, it wasn't, it was vodka and something. And I walked out and I was like, oh, whoops. So I thought, okay, I'll keep it as a souvenir, so that's what I've got now. And I just smashed my room apart. So, yeah, I still haven't put those pictures on the wall. But yeah, Jed, you dig on that wardrobe, I will punch you. Not really, don't get the RSPC hand to me. So yeah, we was walking back home, and then we decided to just stand on Wynn Street for a bit, because I started feeling a bit sick. Not good, because I did drink a lot of vodka. So we was on Wynn Street, which is the straight street. And I was just standing there taking in all the ambience and stuff. My stomach was bubbling. And then I thought, crap, I'm going to be sick. So there's an alley right by the side of me, so I walked into this alley. Held onto the bars of some thing, and I just puked. Yeah. Glamorous, I know. But then, because when I'm sick, it stays there for a while, I don't really get it all up in one throw. So I was like crouching on the floor, just like resting my head against the railings, like, and this debatably straight guy walked past, and Daniel was like 4 foot away from me because he doesn't like sick, so he was like just trying to make sure I'm okay, but not being too close so he doesn't puke himself. So I'm like, ugh. This guy walks past and he goes, "Oh, you're sucking him off, yeah," like chavvy. And for some reason I just started pissing myself laughing. I was just laughing hysterically for ages. And then I was like, how can he be sucking me off? He's like 4 foot away from me, and I've got my clothes on. And he goes, "You gay, you know?" And I was like, "Not really, no, I'm bi." Because I'm quite pedantic like that. So then, for some reason then, he stood there for like 10 minutes, literally just watching me trying not to puke. Just going, "Oh, you're sucking him off for now." And I was like, no, he's there. Unless I've got a massive cock, or he's got a massive tongue, there's no sucking going on. And even his friend was like, "Dude, come on, just leave him be, let's go." But he was just watching me. So I don't know, Daniel thinks he just wanted me to suck him off. I don't know how straight people work, but I do know that there's a lot of straight people that aren't quite so straight. And I've got some really weird flick going on with my hair. But whatever. Anyway, so eventually I finish puking. So I go back onto the street to take in more of the ambience, just to like gather my experience. Because even though I was off my face drunk, I'm still like, I still think as if I'm sober. So everything was normal anyway to me in my head. And I was just standing by some post box, just like standing there, like a hooker. Not really. And this guy comes up, he puts his arm around my shoulder. So I'm like, "Alright, what do you want?" Then we was chatting for a bit, and then we decided to go back in. I puked again, and then again once more before I slept. It was a really good night. It was great. So if Daniel watches this, thank you, because I really did enjoy it. And to Jamie and the other Daniel, thank you. To that little flamboyant camp guy that started on Daniel, sort yourself out. And to the one that wanted me to sack him off in the alleyway, find a better location next time, I might. Okay. And yeah, that's it for this update. This is a really long video, I'm sorry, but I needed to get it out there because I needed to make this video like 2 days ago, but I've been so tired lately. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave your questions for Q&A, some number 13 I believe, in the comments below the video response on Facebook, Twitter or Google+, or within the moderator module of the channel if you're still using the old YouTube layout, if you're not using Cosmic Pussy or whatever it's called. And I will see you with the next vlog sometime soon. Oh yeah, this Saturday I'll be doing Poetry Corner. I'll be doing 2 or 3 poems instead of just the one, because I want to try and catch up to the more recent ones. So I'll be merging the next few Poetry Corners. I'll merge some poems together. I'll make them separate, so you can still watch them as if they're separate, but it'll just be like 2 videos in one. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'll see you then sometime soon, and goodbye. And I'm gonna pick up that crap I just dropped because it just ruined everything. So yeah, guns. I will see you soon, okay? I nearly had an orgasm then. Yeah, recently, I was on YouTube in the inside looking at my stats and stuff, as I like to do because it makes me feel good. I go in one day, and like my views are like a nice average line, sort of bumpy a little bit. I go on one day, and it just goes, literally, it just shot up, and it's like that now. It's like well over the thousands, right? And then it's gone back down now. But even though it's gone down, it's got a higher average than it did before. So like it was like this, and I was like, and I was like that. Thank you. New subscribers, welcome. Old subscribers, continue to watch because I love you, and you watch me grow and doing more things because I'm trying to do new things all the time now. Keep you entertained and shit. But yeah, it turns out that this site had embedded my video on there, the regional dialect one, and that's how I got so many new things, so that is great. is to see my view count above 1,000. I nearly jizzed everywhere. That's why that wall is white, because I shot everywhere. Also, back to my mother, because I need to add this at the end. I came back home and I had grass stains on my jeans, on the knees, and she's like, no, I did not sack anyone off. No. Because even though I'm bi, like, you tell someone you're bi and they think automatically that you're a slut. Girl, please. Like, I did not, I swear to God, have a cock in my mouth. At all that night. I promise you. It might have been when I was puking, so maybe that's where it came from. And on that bombshell, we'll see you in the next video sometime soon, okay? Until then, don't forget to subscribe and like and all that stuff, because I love them, and leave comments. Comment question of the video can be, what is the most embarrassing thing you've done on a night out? Okay, and I will see you in the next vlog sometime soon, okay? Until then, goodbye.